Hi, welcome to today's video on distance learning. This video will offer some great resources for you today to put in your teacher toolbox as you get started with this year, whether you'll be doing distance learning, virtual learning, hybrid learning, or on-site learning. It doesn't matter. These tools will be great. I am Alicia Verwee from EDGEucating, where experienced and innovative educators are keeping you on the cutting edge of education. If you like what you see here, please hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified when we post new videos. Also, be sure to like the video so that we know we're giving you what you want. If you know somebody that you think could benefit from the information in today's video, please be sure and share it with them. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, many of us are going back to a time of uncertainty. What are we going to be facing this year? What is the school year going to look like? Are we doing virtual, hybrid, distance, on-site learning? It's really unknown. Today, I'm going to share with you my top 5 distance learning tools. These tools, although I'm calling them distance learning tools, can be used for any learning platform, regardless of the situation. There is a bonus tool that I'm going to be giving at the end of this video, so be sure that you stay tuned. It is well worth the wait. Many of us, as I said, are returning to uncertainty, and I am saying us and we because yes, I am part of this as well. I am a classroom teacher just like you, so I understand what a lot of you are going through in terms of stress and the unknown that you're dealing with. I promise you that these tools are going to help you with that. As classroom teachers, we are used to being resilient and having to step up to the challenges that we face all the time. This one is just a little bit bigger challenge than what maybe we're typically used to, but that's okay. I've got your back. So with these 5 you're going to get today, and if you like them and would like more, there is going to be a link down below this video. It is to my top 20 distance learning tools, so there are a lot of additional resources there. In that same link, please be sure to check it out, even if you're just going for the 5 I'm talking about today, as I'm offering many free trials. Some of those free trials are exclusive to that link, and some are as long as 6 weeks for free. So be sure and check that out. Don't miss out. Jumping right into our first tool. This is ABC Mouse. Now, some of you may have heard of this. It has been around a while. It's a pretty popular program, but it's one that I felt like I couldn't pass up mentioning. It is for those littles in pre-K through 2nd grade, so ages about 2 to 8. I do have a 30-day free trial. It is a subscription base, so you have to pay, but check out that link that I talked about on the 20 free distance learning tools, and there is a link provided there for you to get the 30 days for free. There are more than 8,000 learning activities on this platform, everything from games to videos to listening to music. They're going to cover places that you can explore, so you can get the students doing maybe some like virtual field trip type things for the little ones, reading, math, science, art, and making sure we're covering all of those colors. So if you haven't seen ABC Mouse, or you feel like you need a resource and you haven't thought about it in a while, check that out. And don't forget your 30-day free in the link. Our second tool for today is Quill. Now, this is a tool that I recently learned about. If you are an English or a writing or grammar teacher of any kind, you really want to check out Quill. This is 100% free. We love free in education, right? So don't miss this tool. It is great for grades K through 12. This is obviously Quill. We're talking about grammar and writing, so the focus is obviously on writing and grammar skills. It is aligned to the Common Core, which is great, and it's going to give the students an initial walkthrough that they are going to do like an activity where they correct some grammar and some writing related skills that they're going to have to do. Once they complete that activity, it is going to give them a prescribed learning plan. What? Yes. Helping us teach and doing it smarter, not harder, right? The great thing is that most of the activities on here, they only take about 5 to 10 minutes. So it is an excellent tool to be able to do in conjunction with any other writing activities that you may be teaching. Teachers can also track the student progress, and you can choose if you want to assign pre-made lessons or allow it to give the prescribed lessons for that student. So a lot of flexibility here, and again, it's free. So if you have not heard of Quill, make sure and check that out. Number 3 on our list today is Funschool. That may sound like a really strange name, right? Fun, we know what that is. And then école. École is school in French. And who doesn't want to do fun school? Maybe you're thinking, what and where did she hear about this? This is probably one you are most certainly not familiar with. They are relatively new to the United States. They are not new as a company. They are huge over in Europe and a lot of other countries. I have personally been working with the program for almost 3 years now. It is a web-based subscription program. So yes, you're going to pay for this one. However, great news, in that link that I talked about below with the 20 distance learning tools, I have a 6-week free trial. Yes, 6 weeks, you heard me. So go there, check that out. It is exclusive to my site, so take advantage of it. It is for grades 1 through 6. This program is for that elementary to middle school type range, and even though it's saying for grades 1 through 6, I think many schools can find this could go up as high as 7th or 8th grade, possibly depending on your state's curriculum. This curriculum integrates a lot of different skill sets. You're covering social emotional skills, you're covering computer science skills, 21st century skills, streams, and digital literacy. I mean, what more could you ask for? They're endorsed by Cambridge University, and they are a Microsoft partner. So this company is no joke. They've got their act together, and they are well worth checking out. This is not a specific platform program though, and I do want to mention that as I'm saying they're a Microsoft partner. Please don't think that you have to be a Microsoft school to use them. They are an open source platform, so it doesn't matter if you're Google or Microsoft or what. They're going to teach all of those computer science related skills regardless of the platform, and they work with any platform. So check it out, Funschool. Click that link, get your 6 weeks for free, and I know you're going to love it. Number 4 is called Albert. Albert is for that tutoring or that little bit extra that a student may need. This is a website you're going to want to check out. It is best suited for grades 5 through 12, so it is more for the older students. The curriculum covers English language arts, math, science, social studies, AP, SAT, Regents, STAR, Common Core. I mean, what doesn't it cover? This is a student adaptive program again, so it is going to give a prescriptive plan for that individual student, which is excellent. Again, helping you work smarter, not harder, right? It's also excellent supplement if you just need like a tutoring situation, and maybe you're hearing this and you're saying, Alicia, our state is not doing state testing, so why do I need this? Well, think further than just state testing. This is a great way, like I said, to offer that additional tutoring help to a student that you may not have a way to get to them if you're doing distance learning. But also keep in mind that we're not going to be stuck in this place forever. So if we've got students that are in 7th, 8th, 9th, and possibly even 10th grade, hopefully this pandemic is long gone by the time they graduate. And what happens if they have to go and be retroactive with some of this testing? We want to make sure that we are preparing them for that. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But this has a lot of great options. It is a subscription-based program, so you will have to pay for it. However, it's not super expensive, so check it out. Albert. Number 5 on our list today is TED Ed. If you have not heard of TED Ed, you need to. It is 100% free. Again, we love free in education, right? It's also customizable, so you can use it in a lot of different ways, choose to use parts, not use parts. So it's very flexible in the way that you handle what you're delivering to your students. This is an excellent resource for grades K through 12, so it doesn't matter what grade level you teach, they've got something for you. There are thousands of learning activities. The lessons are available to be searched by subject or by theme, so you can always find what you're looking for very easily. Now, many of you have heard of something called Khan Academy. If you haven't, that's one I'd suggest you check out as well. But the reason that I'm bringing them up is if you know them and you like them, the founder of Khan Academy is an advisor on the TED Ed board. So you're going to find a lot of those same great qualities are wrapped up into TED Ed. So each lesson employs the following scaffolding. You watch a video, you do a quick quiz, then they're going to bring them through a short thinking exercise, which is generally some sort of short answer. type question, and then you're going to go into the dive deeper. This is where it's going to give the student additional resources, things like possibly an article or something to dive into a little bit further. One of the things I like about this program and that I feel that it offers is that opportunity to do a flipped classroom situation. So if you want discussion boards and things like that, especially for those older kids, this is a great way to do that. Also, teachers can track the student progress. We love that, right? Data drives everything we do. So this does give you a way to collect that data and track that student. So that's an excellent thing as well, especially when we're talking distance learning. All right, so just a couple of additional tips and tricks, that insights, if you will, that I want to share with you just because I feel they are highly valuable. So we're talking about distance learning tools and we're talking about technology and all of this good stuff, and some of you may be sitting there and going, Alicia, oh my goodness, I am so stressed out. I am not good with technology and I don't like having to do any of this distance stuff. Okay, I've got a great resource for you. Down below, there's another link. It's called 10 Tech Skills That Every Educator Should Have to Survive in 2020. Be sure, if you're one of those people, that you check that link out. There's some great stuff in there for you. I'm going to help you navigate this great, crazy tech world. I promise you can do it. I've helped lots of teachers. I can help you too. So in addition to that, once you've got yourself ready, I want you to remember just a few very crucial tips. Number one is be patient, but be patient not just with yourself, be patient with your students. I think sometimes we forget that not all students are tech savvy. So be sure that you take that into consideration, and if they're having trouble, that you reach out and help those students. Be patient and assistive with them. Also, make sure that you give yourself and your students the freedom to make mistakes. After all, this is when we learn the most, right? Is when we make mistakes. So don't feel like you have to be perfect. Technology is going to give you hiccups sometimes, just like life, and we can work through them. So don't be afraid of the technology because you can't get it right all the time. It's okay. Life isn't right all the time. All right, I promised you a bonus. And so here is the bonus, and it's a great one, guys. There's an additional tool I'm going to talk about. It's called Seesaw. If you have not heard of this and you're looking for an alternative or something that maybe does just a little bit more than Google Classroom or Schoology or one of those other platforms, this is an excellent resource, and it is free. Again, we love free. It is for grades 2 through 12. And it offers something that Google Classroom doesn't, which is what I like about it. There's an entire library that is available to you of activities. So you can go into that library, you can choose one of those pre-made activities and simply upload it and assign it to your students if you want to do that. If you don't want to do that and you want to edit the assignment, you can edit it and then assign it. Or maybe you don't want to do any of those and you want to just upload your own stuff. You can do that as well. Another excellent feature that Seesaw offers that you don't get with Google Classroom is it is much like a one-stop shop. What do I mean? Well, what I mean by that is it's going to give you a platform where you can talk to your students, you can assign work, you can give feedback. You can also allow your parents to sign up. When the parents sign up, they have a lot of different possibilities as well. You can send notifications directly to your parents. You can share documents with them. So if you have a newsletter or something like that. Also, your parents can give feedback to the students so they can respond to their own child. They can't see anybody else's stuff, so don't worry about that. But they can record a video or a voice message and send it to their child. This is a great platform to get that engagement going on between home and school, especially in this situation where some of us may not be able to physically meet with our students or our parents. So Seesaw is that tool that I promised as a bonus. Check it out. If you haven't, I promise you will be pleasantly surprised. Now, it does have a subscription model. I have been using it for about 3 years now. I have never found the need to pay for that subscription. So I think that most of what you need, you're going to be able to get in that free version. If not, check out that subscription model, and it has a few additional features. All right, so again, I have covered my top 5, actually 6, because I gave you the bonus. If you would like more tools like this, be sure and check out that link below to the 20 distance learning tools for 2020. Get the rest of those that I keep in my toolbox. Remember that all of the free trials are there in that link as well. And again, some as long as 6 weeks, and they are exclusive to that link. So be sure and check it out. I hope this information was helpful. I really would love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me which one of the tools that I talked about today in this video is your favorite. So drop me a line. I'd love to know that. We at EDGEucating are wishing you a safe, healthy, and happy school year as you embark on this crazy journey that we're all on. Again, please remember to subscribe, like, and share, and hit that bell to be notified if you haven't already done so. We'd appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed the video, and we hope that you found it helpful. We look forward to seeing you here next time. Thanks.